What's going on, guys? Mike here with some more Fortnite Squads gameplay for you. I wish it showed my team on the heads-up display, but I guess not. Anyway, this is a game from yesterday that I played, actually, which is Thursday night. Playing with one of my buddies and then one of his friends who's playing on PS4. And got a pretty decent game in, I think. So the guy who's playing on PS4, he actually hasn't gotten a win yet. So this was a game that our main goal of this was to get him a W, because you know whenever you get that first sweet W, there's no feeling like it. There's no feeling like your first sweet W. And my buddy Chris obviously dies in the first 2 seconds because that's generally what he's all about. Very good at it. He's very good at getting destroyed. I will say the one thing I wished Replay did was capture in-game sound, like in-game voice chat, because that would be pretty boss. Or at least shows like the reticle and all that stuff. It would kind of just make these little encounters a little bit better, because there's nothing better than hearing everybody's... Oh boy. There's nothing better than hearing everybody's reaction right as soon as it happens. And especially right here when, you know, there's like 3 teams sitting in this one spot. And I actually thought my buddy was shooting at him, but apparently there's another team there, which we find out shortly. Anyway, I do realize that recording these videos on Twitch is definitely the way to go. Or just live streaming them and then ripping them right off of Twitch. So I do got to get into a better habit of just, you know, turning on the stream and then boom, getting right into a game. That way at least you can hear all the commentary right out of the gate. Additionally, my Fortnite play has been, I would say it's been getting a little bit better. I've been getting more into the aspect of building, because you kind of have to in this. If you don't build, obviously, as some of you know, depending on who you watch, you get absolutely destroyed. And we're not about that life. Guy got murked there with the SMG. I've actually been really liking the SMG. The SMG and the LMG. The LMG is absolutely dirty. I mean, early game, mid game, late game, it don't matter. 50 damage a headshot, and you can just spray crouch the entire time. It's absolutely, it's unbeatable in my opinion. I think it's way too good. So anyway, just running around trying to find where these guys are. I heard that guy next to me who was down, and this guy just murked, bro. So this is what I mean by building a little bit more. My main goal is whenever I get into a firefight now, it's kind of to drop ramps and just at least put some type of defense between me and whoever I'm going after. Unfortunately, my buddy over here, Mo, did get taken down. So, or my teammate, I should say, is not really my buddy. I mean, he could be my buddy. I feel like he's my buddy. I haven't really played enough games with him yet. So yeah, you know, just doing some looting, doing some grabbing. I think we're already at what... I don't even think you can tell here. We're already at 4 kills, so, you know, doing work. But yeah, so my main goal is to try to get a little bit more, you know, we can even speed some of this up. I'm trying to, like, figure out, oh, the HUD, there we go. Boom. Speed this up a little bit. Whee! So my main goal is to been trying to stream a lot more, just so I can have these videos, you know, in more of session and not having to, you know, play them, then record them, then upload them. At least straight out of the YouTube is probably definitely the way to go. So I'm going to try to be better with that, I promise. I'm going to definitely try to get some more games in. And then you get just matches like this where we kind of just run around, farm the whole time. You know, you get huge battles right out of the gate. I'm going to slow it down because it's getting a little crazy. You get like these huge battles right out of the gate, and then nothing again for like 10 minutes. And you know, I figured Retail Row... Oh, whoopsie. My fault. I figured Retail Row, pretty big open map, like definitely where a lot of people drop. But I feel like until Tilted goes away, which hurry up Season 4 and destroy that place. I don't even want there to be like a divot of Tilted left. I wish there was just nothing there. It's just not a fan. Not a fan of Tilted. We'll slow it down a little bit. So, yeah. That's pretty much it that I've been saying with the game. I've been still having a lot of fun with it. It's infuriating as hell, though, because shotguns in this game are completely broken. Like, 150% just broken beyond belief. and, you know, point blank, your shot will do 210 damage, or it'll do 10 damage. It kind of doesn't make sense to me, and that's the only thing about the game that I'm still a little upset about. But, you know, hopefully they find a way to make some consistent shots out of it. I mean, I've seen people post on Reddit where, like, videos of every single shotgun BB except for one little pellet misses 10 damage. And it's just like, what's going on here? What's going on here, Epic Games? You know, what are you doing? What are you doing? But other than that, I feel like the game's in a pretty decent spot. You know, all the other guns seem pretty balanced. I feel like I never get an RPG. This game I actually managed to get an RPG, but I didn't have any rockets, so there went that whole hope of the RPG. And I feel like I have to hunt crates a little bit more. I feel like that's definitely the way to go. Hearing shots over here down to the south, definitely going for them. That guy got... Oh, man! Get murked, son! And then after this, you know, nothing ends up happening, because why would it? So there's only 28 people left, and I feel like a lot of that is pretty much in this whole central area right now. So right here is a team of 3, which 3 versus 2, your odds, you know, usually not that great, but... Oh, he got the wall up. So I'm tagging him through the wall, which is super nice. And, you know, crowd shooting, the way to go, especially when you're at long range. It just gives you that extra bloom control, which is really nice. Mo's going around the side to go kill that guy to, like, the southwest of me, while I sit here and try to snipe out these 2 people. Wasn't really sure what they were doing. You know, the guy looked like he wanted to peek, but I guess because I had the bolt, he wasn't going to peek. So I was at this point now where, you know, Mo's running up the right side. I got to run up the middle. I just got to beeline for them. Got to throw out some walls, throw out some tiles. I see him under me. Slingshot engaged. And now we're in this really weird spot where I know there's 2 around me. And the whole goal here is to just put shots as fast as you can. You know, try to keep tabs on all 3 players at once and just hope for the best. This is where I was doing a little bit more building. That guy probably would have killed me if he didn't mess that up. If he would have jumped and built like a floor, he would have been good. This guy just completely whiffed. So many times here should I have been dead. It's unbelievable. Then me and this guy play a nice game of musical chairs. Oh, baby, with the headshot. That's a blue pump for you. What are you going to do with that guy? Sit down. So there you go. That's taking out a team of 3. And now pretty much all the loot is mine. Thank you very much. Let's see. Well, favorite gun so far, if you know, we're just making conversation here. Favorite gun so far, if I had to go with, is probably... I really like the scoped AR. Although I feel like its damage is just... possibly slightly too weak. Maybe if you gave it an extra point or 2, so that headshots were doing 50 damage instead of like 46, I think they do. It might be in a little bit better of a spot. Because, I'm sorry, but it's pretty much a sniper. And I feel like the snipers also should be tweaked maybe a little bit more. I feel like with the bolt, every time I hit someone in the chest, it does nothing. It barely takes their shield out. And I just end up sitting there like, great, now I got to sit through like a 2.5 second reload, however damn long it is, and, you know, hope for the best, which the best never comes. Because by the time I line up myself for another shot, the guy's already re-shielded, and it's pretty much it. So, I feel like my biggest weakness in this game so far is I'm not aggro enough. You know, very rarely do I... Like, I'll see someone at range, and I'm thinking, like, you know, PUBG mentality, Battlefield mentality. I'm sniping your ass out, bro. I'm going to sit here, and I'm going to wait. And the longer I do that, the worse of the situation it gets for me. And, you know, after watching, you know, players like Ninja and Myth and, like, Daquan, it's like the best thing to do is put a shot in, rush, put some shots in, rush, put some shots in, constantly keep your materials up, which I feel like I do a pretty decent job of doing. But... too many times, though, I just feel like I'm getting screwed. And that's just me not playing the way I probably should be playing. But, you know, 13 people left aside from myself. And, you know, we're going to rush this crate. I saw the crate drop. I'm over here thinking, where are people coming from? I have no idea where anyone is. We're at, what, 7 kills? We're at 7 kills, baby. Leading them elimination sprees. Actually, am I? 5. Yep, we're leading them sprees. So we got 7. 7 kills, sir! It. Also, I feel like the crossplay, I love it. It's definitely great. You know, allows you to play with your buddies who are on different consoles and whatnot. But I feel like it absolutely destroys... Ooh, there we go. Legendary RPG. But I feel like it just completely kills the stability. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like the whole stability of the game has dropped a little bit. There was one time, it was right after the patch. I have to see if I have a recording of it and upload it. On my screen, oh, actually, I don't even know if you'll be able to see it because it wasn't during Twitch. Anyway, on my screen, I picked up a shotgun right as someone else picked it up. It's like my guy equipped it for half a second, and then the server caught back up to itself. And all of a sudden, it got ripped out of my inventory, and the guy turns around and shoots me in the head with it. And I'm just like, what just happened? Like, out of nowhere, I just got absolutely destroyed because of this. But I guess what are you going to do, right? Anyway, just the northeast of the Fatal Fields right here. Got to move in. Trying to debate where I want to play from this angle. Normally, I like to play the outside, so what I'll do is right when the storm closes in, right as a new circle develops, I will... kind of see what's closest. This guy, I don't even know. Both of us, it took me, what, 4 shots to kill him? Unbelievable. Anyway, I'll play the outer edge in order to move to the area of the circle that's the thinnest. So in, like, this area, for instance, I would normally I would run to the right here. But because this stuff is semi-equidistant all around, it doesn't really matter that much. But I would normally run right to the right and go from there. So what do we got left? I got 5 people left, including myself. And I'm pretty sure in about half a second that's going to change. And then it's going to get interesting. To be honest, spoiler alert, I end up winning. But there's no way I should have won this game at all. There were many points here where I should have just gotten absolutely blown up and it was just terrible. But... it's at this point, this last encounter, you'll see. I don't know what was happening. It's like I reloaded my RPG, and after that, nothing. Like, I wasn't able to shoot, so then I swapped guns and then swapped back to it, and I had to reload it again, and it's unbelievable. And you'll see what I mean here in a second. But yeah. So like I said, I've been streaming a little bit more. It just hasn't really been consistent, and. You know, I've been getting home from work a little bit earlier, and, you know, there should be no reason why I don't just come home, pop on the stream, play some Fortnite, you know, get a win or something, and then just pop it right on YouTube. It'd be really nice. So this is at the time where I know where he is now. So over here, look at this. I'm over here trying to shoot. And look, I don't know what's going on. It's like my gun just did not feel like respawning. My gun just did not feel like reloading, and it was just a really weird time. Like, if we go back just a few, so starting, like, right here is... So, number one, I messed that up, and then I build again. So, I shoot. And now, so, I don't know what happened, but if we bring this back slightly, I'm going to slow this down a little bit. So, I shoot. I got to go back a little bit more. So, I shot. I start to reload, and then my guy just stops reloading. Out of nowhere, look at this. And then I had to build in order to block a shot, and I just got super lucky, to be honest. Should not have won this game at all, but we'll take a W. We'll take a victory royale. We are the best player in the world. 9 kills. I don't believe that's my highest, but good game nonetheless. And that's it. I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.